Hello, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. We are doing an Is This Your Person reading. So this could be your person, it may not. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Super random, just looking at energies across the collective because we do have so many stories playing out. And depending where you sit on your twin flame journey, this energy could be relevant for you, it might not be. We do our energy updates to see how the broader energies are affecting the collective, but depending on where you sit in the wave, it might not all be where you're at. This could be your story. So these ones are a little shorter, a little more precise, designed to see, is this your person, and have a bit of a fly on the wall on what's going on for this particular connection. If it's you, and hopefully I get to give you a little bit of insight, not to lead you into chaser energy, but just to give you, I don't know, some kind of peace of mind, some kind of comfort, some kind of look at the energy behind the veil that lets you know that your journey is tracking along. Righto, is this your person? Let's get into it. In the soul space, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. In the 3D, we've got the King of Wands. What they'd say to you if they could. Nine of Cups. Oh, you're my Nine of Cups. What's in our challenge position? We've got the Six of Wands. And the likely action they'll take is the Nine of Swords. Let's make sure we're all a little lined up there so we're good to go. Righto, is this your person? If this is your person, they are getting very, very close to some breakthroughs, right? It's almost, the way I've represented this card, I look at it sometimes and go, it's almost as if that seventh pentacle is hitting them in the head. Now, in other versions of tarot, the Seven of Pentacles it can be like someone has picked that seventh pentacle and gone, waiting for the rest of the pentacles to mature. It's like a pre-harvest energy, so it's things that you have invested in that haven't quite come to fruition. So what I'm looking at, if this is your person, is it's like, and I'm really seeing it here, it's like an epiphany. This pentacle has hit me in the head and I'm having an epiphany. But what you notice about this particular pentacle is it's low hanging fruit, right? All of the other fruit on the tree is much higher. So they don't actually have a return on those higher levels of investment just yet. But this, I'm picking it up red hot as epiphany energy for whoever your person is. Now we are under the energy of a Mercury retrograde, which is we're seeking the root cause of our problem so that we don't fall back into old patterns. And I'm almost getting in your soul space as if your person has had a red hot epiphany about what they've been doing wrong and what they need to do in order to fix it. In the 3D space, how are they showing up? They still have a lot of, we're still feeling this egoic energy. Like a King of Wands is a very passionate leader for sure. Our kings are our leaders in our community, and we're looking at the different aspect to how a king is performing. Now, it's a very masculine energy, so they're taking energy on something that they're passionate about. I am picking up degrees of ego around this. It's almost like going, oh my God, I know what the problem is. I know what's going on. I know what I've got to do. And in having those epiphanies, it's kind of like they're running off half-cocked, going after what it is that they want, but like the full energy of what needs to transform has not yet transpired. Does that make sense? We've got somebody, here's how I'm seeing it. It's going, whatever this epiphany is, they're running with it. They're just running with whatever this idea. They're not waiting for the other 6 investments to come online. They're just going to run forward with what they know. And it's kind of like when you wake up in spirituality, it's like you want to run and tell the world this sudden amazing experience that you had. Say spirit's revealed itself to you for the first time and you've had, a real, how can I explain this? So it's the ideal that like maybe you've got something going in life, right? You're missing somebody, or that you've been in a breakup and you want to know what to do. And then you're looking at the TV and it says your name and it says, go back to where you came from. Like it's like going, what is that talking to me? And then the next day you open up your phone and your phone has something on it that goes, go back to where you came from. And then you have another experience and the message comes at you again. So you've got 3 times this message coming at you from spirit. You're letting the messages come in and hit you in the head like this, and you've gone, oh my God, Spirit is waking up and it's talking to me. This message is not a coincidence. I've had the message 3 times. I'm just going to run forth and conquer, right? Without really letting the full weight of what you need to do in order to go back to where you came from manifest. So here's where it's interesting and going. The challenge is actually to have the victory, because the victory comes after a long battle. Sorry about that little break there, but yeah, what I was saying, this is a victory after a long battle. So the Seven of Pentacles really is a card about making a long-term investment, right? And then now the first of that fruit is hitting this person in the head, and they're going, oh my gosh, I'm starting to have a victory. But this victory is not going to come about to them because they need all of the information to actually fully complete the battle. So look, what they'd say to you if they could is, you are my Nine of Cups, you are my wishes coming true, you are everything that I want, which is a beautiful, beautiful message. But I think how they're going to present to you is still a little bit underdone, because here we've got in the Nine of Swords, the likely action that they'll take is that they're sitting in fear and worry and anxiety, in as much as that it's like, if this is someone who's meant to be sleeping and taking in all this information, they're sitting up worrying about it. If this is a representation of a bed, it's somebody sitting on the edge of their bed over, well, it's not a traditionally an overthinking card, but it can be a card of worry, which is really what I'm picking up around this energy, is going, I'm going to sit up at night and worry about what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. How do I tell my person who is my everything, my all and everything, that I want to have victory after what's been a really long battle? And I'm showing up with just one pentacle when I need all 7. That's kind of how I'm picking it up. I'm going to run with my one pentacle, but I'm worried that that's not enough. Let's hit it at that energy. Righto. But they do think you are their all and everything. Let's put another layer of energy over the top of that. They're having that realization, going, like, you are the one that I want. And maybe this is the only epiphany that they've had. Maybe the rest of the spiritual evolution isn't there, but maybe that's the epiphany they're going to run with. What have we got? Healing. We've got, oh, this one wants to fly. Perception. See, they have a loose idea. It's not the full enchilada. Yeah, look, they love you. They just love you. Oh, remembrance. And we've got conception. So soul space, 3D, challenge, what they're likely to do, and what they'd tell you if they could. So this healing energy really does make sense to me. And it's going, but it's a journey. And it's like on the healing journey, when you're on a soul ascension journey, that waking up process, it's kind of like you don't know what you don't know until you know it, right? So but at the moment, they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what these 6 are. So they don't know what they don't know, but they do know this. And at the moment, they think that's everything. And it actually begins a healing journey. It's not the all and the everything. Now, in the 7 year that we're in, it's 2023, adds up to a 7. It's about embracing your soul energy. And this is what they've got going on, a healing energy in the soul. And they've had their first epiphany on what is going to be a long journey of coming into the harvest of healing who they are and what is in their soul. And the first thing that wakes up in them is, I love you. I love you. You are my all and my everything, and I want to pour out my love on you. That's what they want to heal to begin with. Many more lessons to come, much more growth ahead of them, because this perception that they have is that's all they need to know, and they're going to run with it. It's there's a song that says that, isn't it? Is I love you and it's all I need to know. Is that an old Elvis song or something like that? I don't know. But it's like their perception in their mind is, I know everything I need to know to move forward, and that is that you are my all, my everything, and I love you. So they're going to pour all their energy into that. You might even get love bombed under this energy. Look, we're heading up towards the end of the month. Around January 23rd, Venus meets Saturn in the sky. Love, longevity, commitment to something you truly desire is what is sort of anticipated, and they're going for it all in, because their perception is you are all they need. I know what that song is. There's a song, Elvis, it's from his, I remember my mum played it when I was a kid. It's his gospel album. And he's talking about, songs to God. And he goes, I can feel his hand in mine. And that's all I need to know. So that's the song that's playing in my head. The divine is leading them. They're coming into epiphanies spiritually. And the first revelation on that journey is that's all he needs to know, is what Spirit is revealing to him, which is you. You are my all, my everything. I want to love you. Now, Six of Wands, where the challenge is and remembrance is going. You guys have been through a long battle, right? So when we're going back down this track, this card sits in a space of victory for sure. And the challenge is to have the victory. But I'm remembering every time I let you down. I'm remembering every harsh word we ever said to each other. I remember maybe this person cheated. Maybe this person lied. Maybe they have addictions. Maybe they work too much. I remember all the battles that have had to take place in order to get me on this journey of healing and understanding and growing into the person that I'm becoming. And I know that that's the challenge, is that you're not going to forget. I certainly haven't forgotten the journey that we've been on. I know what I know. I know I want you, but I know that the journey to get here, the journey to have this victory has been fueled with drama. And now I'm sitting in a place of worry about what I'm going to say to you in order to bring our connection online. But what I am going to do is I am going to get this journey underway. Conception is that ideal that we're going to, it's that point of contact that begins the cells growing and dividing to create a new human, when something is conceived, whether it's an idea, a project, a person, whatever, it's the point of intersection that says this thing has begun. Conception has begun. So I'm sitting here trying to conceive of an idea that can move me from the edge of my bed and to your doorstep so that we can begin this new connection and nothing is going to stop me. Yes, I'm worried about it. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, but this process is already in motion. I have an idea of what I want. I'm going to put my energy into it, and my thought process has begun on what I'm going to do to bring it into reality. Let's put some love cards over the top of this one and see what we come up with. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got with your, is this your person reading? Is this your person? Could be. If it's not, don't try and force it to fit. Just if it sounds like something that's going on with you, let it resonate. Oh, yeah, look, you are my true love. They know this now. Stay optimistic about your love life. Express your love. We've got flirt. And we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Righto, look, there's not too much new in this layer of energy, isn't it? Your person is pretty clear about what they want and what they're going to do. So true love here says, this is the romance of a lifetime, and now I know it. Now I know it. I've come enough down my journey. I've done enough work on who I am. This idea is hitting me in the head, and the divine is leading me to understand that all I need is you. The love that I feel for you is what is going to inspire me and move me on, and I am going to stand up and fight for this connection. Now here, stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, right? Here's this idea. You are my true love. Here's all the passion that's needed to take action from the King of Wands. And here they are, look, making an offer, right? It's like I'm making an offer. And I know that this is kind of like it's a divine feminine making an offer to some kind of an idol. It's like pure faith, isn't it? When you are, you're making an offer to something that it's a divine inspiration thing. And it's going, to me, this is like going, the divine is saying, trust me, make an offer. Don't worry that that's a female there. This is how I see your person, just heart in hand, standing in front of you going, please accept what I have to offer. Because they want to express their love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Look, go ahead and do it. That's in the 3D. These two just feel like they just sit side by side, don't they? In going, make the romantic gesture and express what it is that you want to express. Your person really just wants to let you know you are the one. What they're going to struggle with, though, extend your light-hearted energy to others, is getting past the hurt and the pain that's been in the past. So for them to flirt under this energy is actually going, look at these two in this couple, right? Is like, the divine masculine seems just a wee bit more interested in than the divine feminine. She looks like she's, like he's leaning his body right in, and she's kind of like see how her arm kind of crosses across his body, which kind of resists his advance. Doesn't completely resist his advance, but it is kind of going, like her arm's not wrapped around his neck. It's like her arm is between his heart and her heart. So it does make it a little bit difficult to flirt when she has her arm in the way. Her face is turned to him though. She is, she's, ready to hear what he's got to say. It's just kind of like, well, talk to me first, and then I'll let you know if your flirting is enough to let you go closer to me. And look, this is reflected here again. Heart-to-heart conversations. I want to hear what you've got to say. My face is turned towards you, though my body is blocked. I'm ready to hear what you've got to say. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So don't worry about the next level of intimacy just yet. Get the conversation underway. Say what you got to say. If we're talking about your person, we want them to say what they need to say to you, so you have an opportunity to let your guard down, to see that they truly are on this healing journey. And when you have these heart-to-heart conversations, you're going to see it and you're going to feel it. And eventually you'll be able to take your arm out the way and let your person in. Righto, should we get one more layer of energy over the top? I think I'm going to go with these ones today. Some Alice in Wonderlands. Let's see what the Alice in Wonderland ones have to say as the energy over the top for your person. What have we got? Belong to your own dream. And then we've got, who in the world are you? Because they've changed. We have got falling. We have got, we're all mad here. And we've got, as a final message, we have got clock time. It's time. Well and truly, divine timing. So sitting here worrying about it, I think your person is trying to find out the right way, right approach to do that. Belong to your own dream. To me, look at this. If we go to that original card and go, this person has been hit on the head with an epiphany, and now it's time for them to what does that say? Create your own, what does it say that? Create your own life, right? Create your own life. So belonging to your own dream. It's almost if this character is this character and she gets hit on the head with the epiphany of what it is that she needs to do. There's a level of healing. There's a level, it's going, this is the romance of a lifetime. And if this is your person, they have now had the epiphany that you are the one they need to go after. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. This is kind of what I was leaning into and going, this person has changed significantly, and at the moment you're a little bit blocked as to, you're willing to listen to what they've got to say, but you're not really sure that these changes are legitimate in this person. So you're going to have to get to know a new version of them, and they're going to get to know a new version of you, because you haven't sat still while they've been on their healing journey. You've been moving too. This one says falling, momentum, change, descent into the unknown. And this is kind of where you're at. It's kind of like a level of, if we're talking Alice in Wonderland, it's when she followed the white rabbit down the tunnel, and that feeling of falling into Wonderland and not knowing what it is that's going to happen on the other side. Here, it's like going, this is me following the white rabbit. This is the white rabbit hitting me in the head saying, Wonderland is all the things yet to be discovered. But what I know is I have to follow the white rabbit, and the white rabbit is you. Your person is going, I am going to follow you. And I will fall, and I will let this momentum, this descent, this change move us into our new connection. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little bit different. I see that as specifically as going, we're not all crazy, but like everyone has got their unique differences, and everyone has been through their own, journeys. And in saying that, this is actually saying everyone is a little different, is going, you've changed, right? you've changed, and to be able to overcome the battles that you've gone through is to get to know your person again, get to know that version of them that has shifted and changed and grown, because now is your time. Now is this time for this connection to get to know each other anew, get to fall in love with brand new versions of themselves, and now you get to start to walk. This is the first of the harvest, this first pentacle, this first awakening. It's the first pentacle of the harvest. Now we want to see what the higher fruit in the tree is. The low hanging fruit, that's the easy stuff to grab at. That first epiphany, it goes, oh, I know what I want. I know what I'm meant to go after. That's the first level of this, journey that you two are about to take. And the higher fruit promises to have more understanding, and this journey continues to open into wider processes as you move together on this journey. And this is, to me, this is what this falling energy is all about, is that when you two come together, it begins a whole new cycle of energy. Just chase that white rabbit, into Wonderland, and see where it brings you. I just want to grab you guys. Just this particular reading is like going, you've got a divine masculine who really wants to bring forward a change. And I mean, if it's on the flip it. If you're a masculine and you're looking at it for a feminine, put it on the flip. But it's let's just get this connection looks special, and the only thing that looks to be stopping it moving forward, yes, we've got a bit of worry there from the divine masculine, but divine feminine is just trust your heart and believe it. Your person is ready to show you that they love you. Oh look, I dropped those cards. I left them on the ground. Passion, opportunity, divine will. What does that one say? Intention and blessings. Over the top, Kuan Yin. Being led by the divine feminine. Look, all of these energies are pretty much reinforced where we were at, right? The divine is taking your person by the hand and leading them on this journey. Their intentions are pure, right? What's lacking right now, what's waiting for right now, is an opportunity to connect with you. They're going to have to reach out and give you a reason to want to listen. But when you do, when the Kuan Yin, let Kuan Yin guide you. She's a beautiful divine feminine energy. I mean, she is one of those guides that really move with the divine feminine collective. So when we're talking Kuan Yin, we're not just talking Kuan Yin. We're talking about all of those divine feminine energies that have moved to bring this new energy forward, and it is divine will. She's a volunteer of the divine who comes forth to help bring these connections together. You are meant to be with this person. What's happening now is we're waiting for the opportunity. We're being divinely led, and look at this beauty. Look at this. We've got passion and we've got blessings. This is what your person is promising on the other side of this initial epiphany. Yes, they've been hit in the head. Yes, they know they want you. Do they know much more than that? I don't know. But I guess what I'm seeing is that, that Elvis song, I can feel his hand in mine. And what he's telling me is that you are all I need, and that's all I need to know. The rest will follow. If that is your person, I hope that's been a little bit insightful. And I'm going to wrap that up from there. In faith, hope, and love, it's bye from me for now.